Benchmarking, it is one of the tools and techniques of continuous process improvement in an organization. Let us understand what is the meaning of the benchmarking and its definition. Benchmarking is a systematic method by which organizations can measure themselves against the best industry practices. Benchmarking promotes superior performance by providing an organized framework through which organizations learn how the best in class do things, understand how these best practices differ from their own, and implement change to close the gap. The essence of benchmarking is the process of borrowing ideas and adopting them to gain competitive advantage. It is a best tool for continuous improvement. Benchmarking is an increasingly popular tool. It is used extensively by both manufacturing and service organizations, and some of the organizations include Xerox, AT&T, Motorola, Ford, and Toyota. Benchmarking is a common element of quality improvement and standards. Let us try to understand the concept of benchmarking. As shown in figure, benchmarking measures performance against the best-in-class organizations, determines how the best-in-class achieve those performance levels, and uses the information as the basis for adaptive creativity and breakthrough performance. As shown in the diagram, organization can understand what is their performance level and how do they do it, and they can always compare what are the other performance levels and how did they get there. By comparing ours with the others, it is possible to have a creative adaptation, and with that creative adaptation it is possible to have a breakthrough performance. What are the reasons to go for the benchmarking? It is very important. Before one goes for the benchmarking, one must know what is to be benchmarked and who should be considered for the benchmarking. And now here we have illustrated various reasons for the benchmarking. Benchmark is a tool to achieve business and competitive objectives. It is a powerful and extremely effective when used for the right reason and aligned with the organization's strategy. It is not a panacea that can replace all other quality efforts or management processes. Organization must still decide what and which market to serve and determine the strength that will enable them to gain the competitive advantage. So therefore, benchmarking is one of the tools to help the organizations develop those strengths and reduce the weaknesses. By definition, we know that benchmarking requires an external orientation, which is critical in a world where the competitor can easily be on the other side of the globe. An external outlook greatly reduces the chance of being caught unaware of by competition. Benchmarking can notify the organization if it has fallen behind the competition or failed to take advantage of important operating involvement developed elsewhere. In short, benchmarking can inspire managers to compete. Benchmarking is time and cost efficient because the process involves imitation and adaptation rather than pure invention. Benchmarking partners provide a working model of an improved process, which reduces some of the planning, testing, and prototyping effort. As the old saying goes, why reinvent the wheel? For functions that are critical to the business mission, organization must continue to innovate as well as imitate. And benchmarking enhances innovation by requiring organizations to constantly scan the external environment and to use the information obtained to improve the process. Potentially useful technological breakthrough can be located and adopted early.